Assalamu alaikum friends and fellows. Hope you are doing well. My name is Bilal Ahmad and you are watching your favorite channel, My Teacher. So today's poem's name is The Character of a Happy Life, written by Sir Henry Wotton. So this poem is very important because the poet holds the title Sir. So something we will be writing about the poet. So before anything you need to write the heading, the poet, and write the following things. English, Sir Henry Wotton was an English poet and diplomat. He was secretary to the Earl of Essex and later became a favourite of James I, who knighted him and appointed him ambassador to Venice. He was provost of Eton from 1624 until his death. His poetic fame rests largely on Character of a Happy Life. Wotton also wrote a number of prose tracts. His biography 1651 was written by his friend Isaac Walter. So after reading something about the poet, we will be writing the paragraph or stanza you are given up to for reference to the context. After you have written the paragraph, start reference to the context. You need to start explaining the poem. So you will be writing explanation and write the following things. The poet asks a question to himself that a person who is born and brought up with self-conscious is a happy person, and since there isn't any yardstick to measure happiness, therefore we cannot measure the level of happiness he has. The poet says that the person is happy because he has one fine arrow in his armory, that is of honesty. The person's thoughts are honest and refined, and whatever he thinks bring to him only joy and happiness. The poet says that the person is happy and contented because he does not have to fulfill somebody else's wishes and wants. And since this person is independent and free from such shackles, he is a happy and satisfied person on earth. The poet adds that this person has a great skill set, and one of the skills which is best is simple truth. That is, this person never speaks a lie and therefore is saved from indulging into bad habits. Moreover, he always speaks the truth. The poet is of the view that when you are a happy person or want to become one, you certainly have passions that are not ruling you. For these passions that serve only the bad and wicked cannot become something in the arsenal of the good. So the happy person's strong desires are well tamed to righteous path and sense of good and well-being. His soul is always prepared to go to his Lord, Allah Almighty, our ultimate creator. It is for this reason he depends largely and looks upon his life in the balance of good and bad, so as to make adjustment for any bad deeds. He says that he is carefree and satisfied when it comes to public fame or personal reputation, because these two passions may lead to bad deeds at some stage. It is well said, with great powers comes great responsibility. So whenever these two things came along, he is carefree, as he is more towards the Creator who guides him to the right and takes care of even harboring designs of aggression. If you want to become a happy person or bring happiness to your life, you certainly are to take care of rumors, as they are the cause of shakiness when to deal with evil or wickedity. A happy person's life is free from any rumors that may bring his downfall. Another thing is that he knows that attacking in life does not always bring fruit for you. You need to know defensive play as well. The poet is of the view that to lead a happy life you need to be defensive and make good use of inner conscience, and it is as solid as steel and helps in connecting to the Creator and also keeps you in right place. The poet sees strength in saying that a happy person's state can neither be flattered nor it may be ruined, as it is always firm and solid as steel. Because this person has upright self-belief. This person prays to God late and in early timings, marking the start and end of the day with God's blessings. And he, being a good person, never asks God for gifts, but more of his blessings, as we have noticed that being successful in one's life, what we need is blessings, not gifts. As longing for gifts is a trend of being wicked, and ask of blessings of God always keep you on track. A happy person's routine is more towards knowledge to understand the sign of his Lord, and he always ends up the day with a book or friend, rather than show parties or moving along ill-purposely. Because of the fact that a happy person always prays to God and asks of blessings, he is saved from being selfish and from the discontinuity nature of life, which any time gives you rise and unexpected falls. Thus, a happy person is himself a lord, and he is independent and carefree. For the fact he is not a lord of mighty lands, he is a lord of virtues and well-being, and in a sense of completely one the one and in a sense completely one on the other hand, and he had nothing but on the other hand had it all. Thank you. Bye bye.